Giorgia Meloni last hosted a summit with African and Arab leaders in July last year. Then the main focus was on migration, but also long-term investment partnerships in sectors like energy, agriculture, education and water. Italy is on the front line of irregular migration from Africa, and despite a new EU pact to better share the burden, the longer-term goal is to stop it at source, and for that, greater cooperation and development with Africa is vital.
Stopping the trafficking network is a goal we all share, promote safe and legal pathways, improve asylum and management procedures, fair burden sharing for refugee hosting countries, and help the countries that most of all are taking on the burden of those who flee from war and from terrorism.
Italy now holds the rotating presidency of the G7 and intends to prioritise African development. Meloni says it's the best way to dissuade would-be migrants from heading to Europe, and she's expected to reveal details of her new plan.
What I think needs to be done in Africa is not charity. What needs to be done in Africa is to build cooperation and serious strategic relationships as equals, not predators. What needs to be done in Africa is to defend the right not to have to emigrate. And this is done with investments and a strategy.
African leaders will have heard such sentiments before and will want to hear more about the specifics of sustainable development and where the money is coming from. China and Russia are both heavily invested in efforts to promote their interests in Africa. Italy is rushing to catch up. Last July, Meloni was present when the EU signed a deal with Tunisia, a $900 million package to develop sustainable energy and crack down on migration. It may be a model for other deals. The destabilising pressures of climate change and political conflict are pushing young people to move for a better life in Europe. That, in turn, is causing political tensions. Fixing this is a long-term goal and will require huge investment and sustained political will. On Monday, African leaders will be asking the Italians for evidence of that commitment. Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World.